Hey, it's Jennifer Sparks. Today I'm going to be showing you my recent stay at the Bellagio in Las Vegas. I'm traveling today with my daughter Skye. We were staying over at the Flamingo, which is conveniently right across the street from the Bellagio. So we packed our bags and we're going to go. The Bellagio Casino Resort is rated 4 stars on TripAdvisor. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jennifer Sparks. I love to travel a lot and I love to go to resorts. And I film them and I put them on YouTube for other people to watch and see, when it's time for you to go and make your travel plans. Is this a good resort for you? The Bellagio is part of the MGM family, and I received a comp night here playing the My Vegas Rewards game on my phone. We are currently walking by Caesars right now. Surrounding resorts would be Caesars, and the Cosmopolitan is right next door on the other side. What do I think of the Bellagio? I love the location. Location is everything. It's got a romantic atmosphere, it's got the fountains and gardens, and it's friendly and it's not pretentious and stuffy. We were able to check in early using our phone as a room key. We got a notification saying our room was ready. In the MGM app, you'll have a scan that will work the elevators and your room. Just make sure that the battery in your phone doesn't die. Our comp room was not a suite, but it had all the bells and whistles. It was wonderful. I don't know if I did this by accident, but it was a wheelchair accessible room. It was very large and spacious. I'm not sure if the standard rooms are the same size or smaller. The view from our room kind of sucked, but hey, it was a comp room. I'm not going to complain. There was no refrigerator or coffee maker, but they did have the refrigerator with the expensive items. Be very careful. If you touch them, you will be charged. Our bathroom was gorgeous. I loved it. This is when I discovered that it was a wheelchair accessible room, looking at the shower. It had a handheld faucet, but not an overhead shower. It's a beautiful big soaking tub if you plan on enjoying the room while you're there. The safe is located in the nightstand next to the bed. This video was filmed in March 2023. The average high is about 60 degrees. It was a little sunny this day. The pool was open, so we're gonna go check it out and show you what it's like. It was, pretty chilly and windy at times, but the sun felt very good on our skin. Is March a good time to come to Las Vegas? I think it is, but I'm not somebody that needs to sit at the pool the entire day. I think this time of year is wonderful because you could pop in and out of the pool anytime you want to and not worry about finding a chair. There's plenty of them. Obviously, if you are planning on going to March and then going to the pool is something that's important to you, check with the hotel ahead of time. Call them directly. Not every resort has heated pools or pools that are open at all. Here is a look at what it would look like if you were to get a cabana. This area was a series, I think there was about 3 or 4 cabanas, and it looked like it had like a private pool or a hot tub. It looked awesome. There really wasn't anybody renting cabanas at this point, at this time of year, because, there was so many other places to sit. If you're looking for a cabana kind of vacation, obviously going during the week is much more inexpensive than the weekends. Avoid holidays, and if you could go like April or October, the prices are generally less than, say, July and August. And speaking of summer, I know a lot of you probably watching this already know this, but for anybody that's new, it's hot. It's not like East Coast hot where you're like sweating just by doing nothing, sitting on a couch. You don't sweat as much. It's not as humid, but it gets up to about 120 degrees. Here's a look at the pool cafe. We have breakfast here the next morning. I'll be showing you that later in the video. Coming up next, I'm going to be taking you guys to a restaurant called Lago. We had a seat right by the Bellagio fountains. It was a fantastic experience, and I'm very excited to share it with you guys. For more tours and reviews like this, if you're enjoying it and finding it helpful, please subscribe to my channel and check out my playlist at the end of this video. One will be about resorts and all the different resorts that I've toured, and one will be about what I did in a day. I make that series to help people better understand where the resorts are in conjunction to other resorts, how to get there, what would be best for you. So, that's a kind of a fun series to watch. But enough of that. Let's get back to the Bellagio. It's dinner time. Let's go check out Lago. We had a 5 o'clock reservation, and I do believe that helped us get this prime seat excellent location, prime real estate right here, a table right by the fountains. On the other side of the fountains is the Horseshoe Hotel, Paris, and Planet Hollywood. If you ask me what is one of my favorite things I did on this trip, it's definitely this. Having this special time with my daughter, I loved it. I'm not drinking too much these days, but it was a special occasion. I got the espresso martini and we split the tomato and buffalo mozzarella salad. It was delicious. And the view, oh my God. For dinner, we had the margarita pizza. They have a $100 pizza here with truffles on it. But I ordered the lasagna, which had truffles on it, and that wasn't $100. I mean, the food is pricey here, but I mean, you're paying for the atmosphere. You're paying for this. We were going for it. We ordered the garlic bread as well, and my daughter ordered, it was like a mushroom risotto. She is 100%, actually 110%, maybe more vegetarian, has never ate meat ever since she was a child. And we had no problems at all being accommodated anywhere we went to dine. For those of you that are new to Las Vegas and the Bellagio and the fountains, it's one of those free attractions that you could see at Las Vegas. Everybody has this on their destinations of must-dos. It is free, obviously. If you dine there, it is not, but this is spectacular to be able to sit here and watch it. There was a glass partition there. I don't know if they take that off or if it was just because it was winter, but it was still very easy to film. There was no glare. It was a magical experience. It happens about every 15 minutes or so. It is not a continuously running thing. That evening, I know this is crazy, but we actually left the Bellagio. I mean, who does that? Who goes and stays at the Bellagio and leaves? But we had show tickets somewhere else. So that part is not going to be on this video. That will be my what we did in a day. But anyway, this is bright and early in the morning. I'm getting up early so I could go see the Bellagio Conservatory, the Botanical Gardens, because that is the most amazing time to go see this. Little pro tip right there. At 5 o'clock in the morning, you pretty much see more people working there than actual visitors. It's people that are usually checking in or checking out that have to go, catch a flight. But Vegas is open 24 hours a day. I mean, you could still see some people, especially sitting at the tables, that have been there all night long. I absolutely love it. I feel very free at casinos. If I can't sleep, I could get up and walk around. It's just awesome. And I highly recommend this. If you could find the strength to get up early, go see the Bellagio Conservatory in the middle of the night. I have created a whole video of my visit here if you want to see that in more detail. This is a very condensed version. I'm going to be heading out and showing you the rest of the resort. If you are not interested in the conservatory or flowers, don't go anywhere. Just fast forward a little bit. For a special occasion, obviously reservations would be a must, but they have a table out here. I believe it's for 4 people where you could have brunch or dinner amongst all the beautiful flowers. There's also this restaurant here, which I'm going to be showing you in further detail later in this video. Beautiful Victorian theming throughout this whole area of the Bellagio. The Bellagio's Conservatory is one of those must-free things to do in Las Vegas that a lot of people come to Las Vegas to see. If this is high on your priority list, I would definitely do some research. Even call Bellagio for yourself and make sure that it's open because, they have to change all this and put the next season up. So there will be dark days. So if this is important to you, just, do your homework. Make sure that this is open during your stay. So how much is it to stay at the Bellagio? Is it very expensive? It's one of the more expensive places. There are places that are more expensive, but I feel for value, it's a really good value. It's very beautiful. It's in a great location. The pools are stunning. MGM properties, the people are very friendly. As I said before earlier in the video, it doesn't feel very pretentious and stuffy. If you like a nice relaxed vibe where people smile at you and say, hey, how are you doing today? I like the MGM brand a lot. Other MGM brands would be obviously Park MGM, MGM Grand, Luxor, Excalibur, Mandalay Bay, Delano, Signature MGM, New York, Aria, Vidara. If I'm forgetting anything, please let me know in the comments or correct me when needed. Please, too, if you want to add your story or tell me about your experience, I would love to hear from you. Please leave it in the comments below. And on with our tour. I love being your tour guide. I think this is like the coolest job ever, is to take people around with me and show you what it's like. It's kind of like TripAdvisor, except you could see it for yourself. There are a lot of dining options in the Bellagio, even room service, but right now I'm going to take you to the Bellagio Patisserie. This place is open all the time. It's a great place to go grab a cup of coffee or a little snack or a gelato. They even make homemade crepes. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's probably too early for me to eat because, I usually fast during the day, but, when in Las Vegas. Where do you personally enjoy dining for breakfast at the Bellagio? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. I thought about going wild and getting like an egg sandwich or, one of those crepes. But I decided to wait till my daughter got up. She's, getting her beauty rest. She's 25. She's still growing. And I figured we'll go get a full breakfast later together. But I did get a pastry because how could you not? This escalator back here, one of the best things about staying at the Bellagio is it has tram access to the southern end of the strip, or more south. It's going to take you over to the Aria, Vidara, Crystal Mall shops, Park MGM, and then from there you could go to New York, Excalibur, Luxor. It's definitely saves a lot of wear and tear on your feet. And by the way, while we're talking about that, bring comfortable shoes. Everything's a lot farther than you think that it's going to be. Brands that I wear and have good success with are Skechers and Uggs. Here is a look into the Harvest restaurant. I really personally love the walking. When I'm home, I walk like maybe, 3,000 steps a day. When I'm there in Vegas, it could be like 30,000 steps a day. But you're so captivated by all the marvelous beauty and the lights. You're not really realizing that. Unless your feet hurt. But if your feet don't hurt, you could keep on going. I see all of Las Vegas. I love it. But I definitely don't want to scare anybody with the walking. Every vacation is different for every different person. You could pick one resort and stay in that resort and only go there. Or you could go everywhere like I do. It's a great way to try to stay younger. All right, we're going to continue our tour. Sorry, I got carried away there. I'm going to show you more shopping and more great places that you could dine at the Bellagio in Las Vegas. I'm probably saying this wrong, but first we're going to check out Sadel's, or is it Sadel's? I'm not really sure, but this is by the Bellagio Conservatory. I've always wanted to dine here, and I didn't because my daughter's still sleeping, but I got the chance to go take a walk around to show you guys what this place is like. It's beautiful. See, look how nice everything is in the morning. You could get the machine of your choice. There's not many people to fight for it. How do you feel the machines do in the morning? Sometimes I have pretty good luck, but it's usually really early. I feel for me, I never really have luck at this time, which was the case this day. I lost $100 pretty fast. This was probably about 8:30 a.m. I couldn't get any of these machines to give me anything. They were being so very stingy with their winnings. So I decided to take a walk instead. I'm going to show you some more restaurants. They're not currently open. This is the morning, but these restaurants also you could dine in and see the Bellagio fountains. Still no word from my daughter. She's still sleeping, so I'm going to take a walk down to the strip and show you what it's like down this way. There's a Starbucks over here at the end of the escalator to the left. Next door to here, you're going to find Caesars. Across the way, you're going to find the Flamingo Hotel, the Cromwell, the Horseshoe, Paris. Then it goes down to Planet Hollywood. It's an excellent location. And right over here, that's where you're going to find the Bellagio fountains. If you're thinking about going to Las Vegas and you're really not sure, just do it. Pack your bags and go. It's fantastic. It's so much fun. And the memories will last a lifetime. I could lay in my bed at my house and just imagine what's going on in Las Vegas because I've been there and I've seen it. My daughter Skye and I really loved our stay at the Bellagio. We couldn't find a thing wrong with it. We really just enjoyed everything. We were also staying at the Flamingo across the street, and out of the two, the Bellagio is a lot nicer. But with that being said, the Bellagio comes with a bigger price tag too. The rooms, everything. It's a little bit more expensive than the Flamingo. My daughter Skye is awake now, and I'm going to be taking you down to the pool cafe. This place is awesome. I'm almost afraid to say anything about it because it seemed like this little hidden treasure that nobody knows about. Now everybody's going to know about it. And next time I go, it's going to be packed. But that's good. Good for them. They were awesome. They were really, really nice, and the food was excellent. This menu would also be the menu if you're planning on going to the Bellagio pool for the day. They have servers that come around. You can get drinks and appetizers and lunch and breakfast, whatever you want. This would be the menu for that as well. We decided to split the avocado, egg, and cheese on a brioche, and it came with delicious home-fried potatoes. And we had it. Oh my gosh, this was so good. So fresh, this fruit. It was delicious. We loved it. All right, little tour is coming to an end. We're going to be going back to the Flamingo. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and my daughter Skye. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Here are the two playlists that I promised you. On the left would be my resort tours. On the right would be what we did in a day in Las Vegas. This is your host and your tour guide, Jennifer Sparks. Plan that trip, pack your bags, and go. Safe travels to you.